Alright guys, so somehow in the last video, Brad completely forgot to put the qualifying laps in there. So you will see that in just a second. That's what that is. I don't know how we missed putting it in there, but we did. So the qualifying laps will be in this video versus the last video. We qualified on the pole and he completely forgets to put it in there. You got any words, Brad? Got any words?
Alright guys, we're down here in the shop. Sunday evening, about to get the car unloaded. Go ahead and get it washed, get that took care of, and be ready for this coming up weekend. Our plans this coming up weekend are to be at Talladega Short Track with the super late model engine. It's the Alfred Gurley Memorial Twin 25s. It's 2 super late model races in one night, so if you're around, be sure you come out and check it out. It generally is pretty good racing. So that's our plans for this coming up weekend, Saturday night. Last night we had a good night going, and honestly, while we was editing the video, we realized that we didn't do a good job of explaining everything. So just kind of give a rundown, a recap real quick. We went out, there was 27 cars signed in the late model division at Mountain View. We went out and hot lapped. We were on top of the board after we hot lapped. Then the last group come out, Manley hot lapped, and he went to the top of the board, so we ended up second in hot laps overall. I think he was like 3/10 faster or so than us in hot laps, and then we turned around and qualified. We really didn't make any adjustments to the car. We just went with what we had, and we just sent it basically. So we went out there and qualified, and the first lap I laid down, it was good enough to put us back ahead of Manley after he had done went out. And the second lap I felt like was going to be a little bit better, and I screwed up in 3 and 4 and hit a rut. And when I hit the rut, it pulled the steering wheel out of my hand, so of course that was a wash. But luckily we was able to get the pole. What was crazy was, I think I ran an 11.028. I think Manley was an 11.039. 039, and then the top 6 cars was all within a 10th. But then you look on down, I think the top, out of 27 cars, I think it was like 16 or 17 cars was within 0.8 of each other. It was a very close field. You know, I think it would have been a pretty good race. It was looking like it was going to be. You know, me and Manley talked a little bit after or during the rain delay, and I told him, I felt like he had the better position going into the feature than what I had. I felt like the outside was where you needed to be, just because of the groove. Unfortunately, while we was sitting and staging, the rain came, and I'm talking about, we was about to pull on the track, and there came the rain, and that was it. And then, like Dallas spoke about the unfortunate accident with the side-by-side as they was rolling the track in after the rain. We didn't know any details or anybody, but later on found out that one of the ladies was Tracy Van Winkle. It was Donnie Van Winkle's significant other. Donnie and them, they've always been super friendly to us, have always talked to us, and been very supportive every time we come to Mountain View. And we really, really, really hated to hear that, and thoughts and prayers go out to them, as well as the other lady that was injured. I don't know the other lady, or don't know who it was, don't know any conditions, just know that she was one of them. So our thoughts and prayers go out to them, and hopefully you guys will join us and send thoughts and prayers for both of those ladies as well and their families. So that was how our night ended. It looks like they told us that they was looking at rescheduling for the 29th. So that's 2 weeks. So that kind of works out good for us. We got, like I said, we got the Alpha Girly race this week. Then we go 2 weeks from that, we'll go back to Mountain View for the makeup race. And if, from my understanding, it should be a show up, hot lap, go straight into the feature just the way we qualified last night. That's my understanding. So maybe in 2 weeks,
Hold on, pause.
Let's let Minnie Mouse get out of the way. Maybe in 2 weeks we'll show up, me and Manly and all the guys that was there last night. We can put on a good show for all the fans, and y'all guys can come back out. Thanks to everyone who come up and talk to us and say they watch us and support us, and we greatly appreciate that. And I do want to say that, you know, if you come up and talk to me and I got this look on my face like, who are you? Don't take that personal. It's just, I'm not good with names, or I have to remember a face or something. So if you've told me your name before and I probably forgot it. So I apologize for that, but I do appreciate all the support and everyone coming up and talking to us. So
yeah, there's a lot of times when somebody will walk off and Brad will be like, who was that? And I'll have to tell him who it was, because I'm a little bit better with names and stuff than he is. Like, I remember cars, and he's like, have I raced with him before? And he has. He doesn't have a memory. He's had a couple too many concussions. I actually had one 2 years ago. So we're going to get this thing unloaded. We normally unload it on a Saturday night when we get home, but we didn't get home last night till 2 o'clock, so we did not unload it. We just left it in the trailer and said, no, we'll unload it today. So we went and got groceries this morning. We're going to get this thing unloaded and start washing it. Alright guys, she's unloaded. We turned it on time lapse there so you guys could see it, but not in real time because it's boring. There's nothing to it. So he's gonna get the hood off, get the air filter off. We'll get the trick tools here, all that taken off, and then start to washing it. Alright, so we got a couple different projects going on. Chris is working on Melinda's car. He's got to work on that today. They messed up Friday and wasn't able to do it yesterday because of the races. And we just got the car washed. Brad's still got to pressure wash it and everything. Take the little bit more off and then get the underside, but the outside of it is washed and clean. So that part's done. Still got to do tires, and we got the hood and fenders, all that clean. So still got a little bit more. You can see he's still getting heavy mud off of it with just the water hose. Our chicken coop moved. Saw a really short clip of that. Brad needed my help. So we're gonna get my car washed. Well, we are not. I have to help him wash his race car, but you bet your bottom dollar he ain't gonna help me wash my car. But anyway, we've got to get this car rolled back in. We still got to wash breathers and stuff like that, but not a whole lot. And then yeah, we'll be done for the night.
Well, come on, let's get it going.
All right, guys. So car's back in the shop. Everything's ready to go. We got everything washed up. Thanks to all of you guys for watching. Anyway, thanks to all of our partners, Warp-Speed Performance Parts, Berry Apparel Co., Allsouth Signs and Graphics by BB Designs, KT Heating and Air, Hammers Grading, Fatdaddys Crew out of Lafayette, Indiana, Vinson Race Engines, Penske Racing Shocks, Brinn Transmission, and Gorsuch Performance. Thanks to all those great guys that help us out week in and week out. We can't thank those guys enough. Mags is getting in my car, shutting the door. You got her washed up, so everything's washed. But Maggie, I guess, is going for a ride herself. She's got it turned on and everything.